Hello and welcome back to my garden. Well, unfortunately, it's another sad day here in my garden. Last night, it looks like a bunny hopped up onto my deck, which usually doesn't happen, and chewed down some of my plants. Specifically, they got at my broccoli, which I'm so sad about. They chewed it right down. They got at my lettuce here. Lettuce I'm not too concerned about. It grows so quickly and I have so much of it. More broccoli here, chewed down. Not completely, but a little bit. And more lettuce here. Now, what's sad about this for the broccoli is this sets my broccoli back by weeks. And at this point in this season, I might not get broccoli heads. So I'm going to leave them in. I'm going to let them do their thing. I may fertilize. They get a lot of sun here on the deck. Hopefully the sun will help them regenerate really quickly and they will come back. I just don't know if I'm going to get heads. So we will see, but unfortunately this kind of stuff happens. And the bunnies in particular is why I cover some of my crops out in my raised beds. I just didn't think I had to do that here on my deck because I've never experienced the bunnies jumping up on the deck. If we walk out to the other part of my garden where I have all of my raised beds, you can see that I have some green netting covering some of my crops. And that's specifically because I learned last year the bunnies like eggplant and bunnies like beans and will chew down both. So you can see here I have some bush beans covered in netting. I have more broccoli and lettuce covered in netting here. And I did this because the bunnies can get to this area. Bunnies can get to this area, so I knew to cover this area. The lettuce and the broccoli is doing just fine. I don't have these beans covered, although I am taking a chance. But I do have this eggplant covered because last year bunnies ate down my eggplant, and while the leaves did regenerate and grow back, it just got eaten down a couple of times. And I didn't get any eggplant last year. So this year I've planted 4 eggplant plants. Here's another one, and then I have 2 on my deck, but I have them covered and I have more bush beans covered here. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about the deck garden, which is over there behind the table. I don't think I'm going to cover the plants. I think I'm going to take my chances. So in order to prevent the bunnies and other critters from munching down these plants even further, I've created a barrier using this green mesh netting. I've clipped it onto the ends over here. We've tucked it under the grow bags here, and we clipped it on over here, clipped it on a little bit at the top. And that's just going to help the bunnies stay away from these plants. If they hop up on the deck, they won't be able to get to the plants and cause any more damage. I still think there's time for these broccoli plants to grow and mature. We're going to leave them in and see what happens. I also wanted to make sure I was protecting these eggplants here. They weren't attacked last night, but that doesn't mean that they wouldn't be because eggplant has been attacked in the past. So I think that this netting will help prevent the bunnies from getting at these plants even further. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe if you found it helpful, and share it with a friend so that they can learn too. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends!